Diddy Combs, once a celebrated music mogul, now a man caught in a web of shocking allegations that could bring down his empire. From violent outbursts and drug-fueled sex parties to federal raids, the truth behind Diddy's empire is darker than anyone imagined. Today, we're diving into the scandals that have rocked his career. This story goes from bad to absolutely disturbing. Buckle up, because what was found in Diddy's homes will leave you wondering how he got away with it for so long. In 2024, Diddy's world came crashing down when federal agents raided his Los Angeles and Miami homes. What they uncovered wasn't just incriminating, it was deeply disturbing. Authorities found firearms, narcotics, and over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. These weren't just innocent party supplies. Allegedly, they were used for his infamous freak-offs, drug-fueled sex parties, where Diddy coerced participants into shocking sexual acts. Hidden cameras were also found throughout his properties, reportedly set up to capture every angle of these private freak-off parties, without the knowledge or consent of the participants. Diddy wasn't just throwing parties, he was creating an atmosphere of fear and control, ensuring he had video evidence of everything that went down. These so-called freak-offs were more than just wild gatherings. According to court documents, Diddy allegedly lured participants into these sex parties, using his celebrity status and wealth to manipulate and coerce both women and men into participating in extreme sexual acts. The drugs found during the raids only add to the disturbing picture. Diddy's accusers claim that drugs were routinely distributed at these parties to keep victims compliant and under his control. And it wasn't just anonymous victims. Cassie, Diddy's former girlfriend, filed a lawsuit accusing him of forcing her into these events against her will. She described being trapped in a cycle of abuse, drugs, and fear, all orchestrated by one of the most powerful men in the music industry. Beyond the baby oil and hidden cameras, agents also found a collection of illegal firearms, including AR-15s with defaced serial numbers. These guns, along with the narcotics and videos, paint a picture of someone deeply embedded in illegal activities. What's even more disturbing is the extent to which Diddy went to cover all of this up. This wasn't just about throwing parties, it was about creating an empire designed to manipulate, silence, and intimidate anyone who dared expose him. In September 2024, after months of investigation, Diddy was arrested in the lobby of a New York City hotel. This wasn't just a routine arrest. Diddy was charged with racketeering, sex trafficking, and transporting people for prostitution. His arrest was the culmination of years of allegations, ranging from former associates to victims of his freak-offs, and now law enforcement had the evidence to bring him in. Facing life in prison if convicted, Diddy has pleaded not guilty. But with the sheer mountain of evidence, illegal weapons, videos, drugs, and testimonies from multiple victims, it's hard to imagine Diddy walking away from this unscathed. This arrest isn't the first time Diddy's been involved in serious legal issues. For years, he's been accused of paying off victims and silencing those who tried to expose him. From violent altercations in the 90s to more recent sexual abuse allegations, Diddy has always seemed to find a way out. In fact, when his former girlfriend Cassie filed her lawsuit in November 2023, he settled within 24 hours. Quick settlements like these only raise more questions. Is Diddy innocent, or is he simply using his immense wealth to make problems disappear? One of the most disturbing aspects of Diddy's downfall is the level of intimidation and control he allegedly exerted over those around him. According to reports, Diddy didn't just rely on money to silence victims, he used threats. Witnesses claim Diddy intimidated them into silence, even promising to cover their rent or other expenses if they kept quiet about what they saw. Hollywood insiders have openly admitted they were terrified of Diddy's reach and influence. Diddy's ability to create an atmosphere of fear around him has kept many from coming forward, until now. But what about Diddy's connections to other major celebrities? Justin Bieber, who once considered Diddy a mentor, seems to be distancing himself from the mogul amid the recent allegations. A resurfaced video from 2009 shows a then 15-year-old Bieber spending time with Diddy. In the video, Diddy casually talks about getting some girls with Bieber.
Let's just go get some girls. Let's go hang with some girls.
Which, in light of the current allegations, now seems deeply unsettling. Was Diddy's influence over young stars like Bieber and others more dangerous than anyone realized? Then there's Usher, who lived with Diddy when he was just 13 years old. In a resurfaced 2016 interview, Usher described seeing wild things during his time living at Diddy's house.
It was pretty wild.
While he didn't go into detail, many now speculate that what Usher saw was far darker than he let on. Even more troubling is Diddy's influence on other young stars in the industry. The boy band B2K also had troubling experiences during their rise to fame. Members, such as Raz B, have come forward with disturbing allegations of abuse and manipulation during their time in the music industry. While Diddy's direct involvement remains unclear, the environment of power and exploitation that dominated the industry at the time certainly mirrors the allegations surrounding Diddy today. With these latest charges and the damning evidence uncovered in the federal raids, Diddy's once untouchable empire is crumbling. Some of his closest friends and collaborators have distanced themselves, while others are now being forced to answer questions about what they knew about Diddy's behavior. And the public? They're watching closely as more details emerge about the full extent of his actions. Hollywood has already started to turn its back on Diddy, with rumors swirling about cancelled projects and lost endorsements. With life imprisonment potentially looming, Diddy's future has never looked darker. Diddy's empire has always been built on his ability to control the narrative, but with federal raids, mountains of evidence, and now multiple allegations of sex trafficking, coercion, and violence, it seems like that control is finally slipping away. The question is, how much longer can Diddy continue to use his wealth to evade justice? Will the truth about Diddy finally come to light? What do you think? Do these allegations seal Diddy's fate, or is there still a way out for him? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the dark side of celebrity scandals.